Hello, welcome to this video cast to subscribers to Canon Chew. I've done something about the nature of reality and the simulation. Try and break it down. Essentially, I've kind of been able to put into words, but add a lot more clarity on it. You all know that I'm not the only one that's strongly saying that and believe that the simulation is the speed of light at 0.005%. We see a fraction of that. But it also goes beyond the five senses of the world that we can see. So, for example, when we pass away, if we're in a... I still feel a lot from anxiety. It's going to be very hard to get through the ring past not. I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, if you remember who you are, I'm pulling with a better chance. And keep it simple. These non-human entities, demons, what Christianity called demons, Islam and pre-Islamic Arabia call it the jinn. You've got archons from the Gnostic belief, Chitauri from the Zulu South African belief, the children of the serpent, one called the Flies from a Native American, another one Native American called Wetiko. That it's a mind virus that is, and essentially it's tricked into simulation that who created it? Well, they did. What are we running to? What's all this New World Order about? It's essentially, if you heard of CERN, it's basically this AI, these entities are non-human. We're basically running off a demonic, must be something beyond that, Satan. Keep it simple. There's some more research to be done. Whoever or what created it, and essentially, they run into that program that's bad for humanity. It's all in the coding. I'm not saying that it's just gone rogue. There's a bit more to it, but essentially, because we're all part of the same consciousness. It's not one blob, but what some people call God, that I call the infinite. That's love, awareness, consciousness, all combined. Some say it's even beyond energy. It's all stillness. It's all possibility. It's manifest. It doesn't even vibrate. It's just it knows that it is. We've come disconnected from on the five sense level. We're never ever disconnected at any level, no matter where we are in the cosmos. But there we are. We've essentially been tricked to get it. They say it's a good idea, and maybe we've been a bit weak. But I've had a massive realization that I've been in this for millennia like other people, been tricked to come here and been dicking around in it. It's like remembering who we are that's going to get us out of this one day. And hopefully we'll stop aggressing on this level. But essentially, we look at the world, that's why they've created it, it looks so 3D, it's holographic. But actually, it's illusory. There is no physical. Everything is made of atoms. Atoms have no solidity, therefore the world cannot be solid. Constant energy, but still not whatever. The infinite is obviously not solid. There is another Earth. Obviously, they took a copy of another Earth. Must be like what we incarnate to from source energy. And I wonder if, because source energy itself, it would better infuse, but it must have been at some level where they could do it. And the Cedric took a copy and done that. There is another Earth. Near-death experiences talk about another Earth that's characteristics the same as this one, but people are, there's no misery, there's no heartache, it's full of joy, love, happiness, which is because we found it should be our natural state, but we get pulled back in. Well, they're that state, they are, and I don't think of time. It's all possible. It's like past, present, and future all at once. Obviously, it's from beyond that, which is the infinite source energy. But when you get into the lower astral, where the demons, the darkness are, that's where time, again, simulation, it is there. Beyond the demonic realm, you're out of the simulation. But on the astral, that is start the simulation and it bleeds into this one. So yeah, there's another Earth that's more vibrant colours and everything. So, you know, people can say to me that what we call the paranormal, it's not really paranormal, man. It's actually normal, more normal. Explain things that does happen. Parallel universe and all sorts. So if you're in a real low vibration state, if you pass away, you might stay to the hospital or to this level in a house or out about. You might not even. Obviously, you'd sit past these entities, but obviously you wouldn't even get to. I don't know how even that'd work. Whether you just get. And that wouldn't make sense. Because people say, well, like, I never saw so and they were so happy and that. Or maybe if they're so happy in a high vibration state, they didn't even see the ring pass night. So they're not going to come back and haunt you, are they? You're only going to get a haunting of the spirit from the human world, keep it simple. What's in a distorted state of consciousness, same with animals. It's all to do with your awareness, your perception, and who are we really? We are, not just like, I'm God, you're God, we're all God. God consciousness is in everything. Everything's, the plants, the trees, the earth, the beyond the everything you think of. It is. It's male and female. It's everything and nothing. It's everywhere and nowhere. It's all it is. Everyone's never can be. You can't be every. Well, you can from that perspective. And they've essentially turned. They do feed off positive energy, which is my energy might not come in this relationship. They rather negative and they absorb it, and it's like, we're like a loosh. They've turned us into a loosh machine, and that's essentially what we are. I know the last couple I've been a bit anxious. Waiting for parcels, plural, raw mail, and they are so dopey. We don't have post. I've already found out every day. It's every other day. And all these crises, all the weights, everything's been changed. And these entities can't stay in reality, but with all the technology, it's fusing into it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. How far? Well, it only goes as far as we allow it, but we need. Yeah, some people can say that's what I said. People can say to me, "There's no such thing as psychic mediums." Well, when I went to Attercliffe Spiritualist Church, Bold Street in Sheffield, the reading that come through with my dad was bang accurate. I was blown away. Those kind of psychics more people, but it's all spiritual in the end. Psychics is all thing. Mediums, somebody can channel like loved ones. Somebody can channel like the infinite. Is both working, channeling that and psychically predicting like David Allen on world stage. So you've got two like Betty Shine who could you can do both at once and tune into really the infinite. Sheila got past the ring past on. Don't worry, Betty Shine will be absolutely fine. In my view. So yeah, that's what I think's going on. But there's always that we'll never really truly know. But when you do the research, and I'm 99.9% sure that it's the hidden knowledge of the control people, which is why they want us to identify with a judgmental God. If I'm not about the infinite God, I'm about the God of Satan. They want you to identify with that God, and he's going to judge you for everything you do. And but you judge yourself. These demons can't force you to go back in the simulation. We decide. And vibration, well, we decided at some point to be in that state, and that's where we are. Some bad decisions. And yeah, it's they created it. They wouldn't. Yeah, that's what I said. They want us to believe that it's a cosmic accident, right? So you can't get. I didn't get nothing from nothing. Well, what it was, there were two things, and there were a big explosion. It created life. Right. The only explosion is just create life. Every explosion destroys it. That to me sounds like a satanic inversion. Doesn't make much sense. And more and more people are starting to realise. So, yeah. I don't know what's happening with Dan Duffy. I can't find him now. That is now debunking and say, oh, all paranormal's rubbish. Just because people fake stuff does not mean it's not real. Which is why people shouldn't fake. But people do. Because it's like people that claim demon with their fake and stuff. But they won't even know it, but they could be feeding, putting ideas in their head. So maybe on one level, if there's such a distorted state that it's a loose machine, they'll feed up energy. So you got to look at it the other way. So yeah, it's so easy to get pulled in and be deceitful. But you're not going to make people believe it. It's not helping. The nature of reality is the nature of reality, and it must be investigated properly. The esoteric, paranormal, the esoteric we'll go with. Okay, it's proper name. It never used to be called paranormal, That was only, again, that's only the language. If you look about old books years ago, it used to talk about the books in library called Sense Perception, esoteric. It was called the esoteric art. It wasn't called para. Oh, it's not normal. It's a side. It's para. It's actually more normal than this reality. This reality is a complete fake simulation. And this one that takes form, it's real dense. Last couple of days, yesterday I didn't feel too bad. Saturday, whoa, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts. I didn't manage to ride it out. Today I've been a bit stressed, like I say. But all the time I'm thinking, they're feeding off my energy. So I've made a video about it. I know I subscribed to a YouTube channel through another YouTube channel. In fact, if I spoke with Daddy, I found Beardo, I found PSI. PS says, why don't you put it into video? And I says, I do, so. If you do take a look at my videos. Hello. I did say I was controversial. I get into topics. It is a David Out friendly channel. Not in an obnoxious way, it's just that when I come across him, he gets it on my wavelength. But he gets it more than me. But he's 71. He's been doing it 30 odd years. Day in, day out. But he's really, that's his calling. He knows what he's here to do. He didn't at the time. We heard the reading. He didn't realise all, when you look back at that, that was synchronistic and. But thank you for better shining. The real spirit realm, not the fake simulated one, the real one, beyond the infinite realm. Because beyond that, it's just infinite. What some people call God. But it's got so many connotations to it. I personally am not religious. I know most people probably are of some faith. Probably most of these days. But mainstream science is still a religion. Their religions, there is no God. And it's all a cosmic accident and things are random. It's so random that all this has been coordinated, this new world order for millennia. Yeah, that's how random it is, right? Bloody hell. And people that fake paranormal activity in their home. Imagine if they do have a genuine haunting like Smug Puppy or Jesse King. This boy who cried wolf. Nobody's going to believe him. Nobody's going to believe him. This is the problem. Once you start, Mark Smith said years ago, another genuine psychic medium, who did start a YouTube channel, but it's not there, it seems like it's just going to be out. I don't know. Who knows? But YouTube's not everything, is it? But yeah. I'm going to leave it there. And I'll just do a quick video. Alright. Take care. Bye.